बुलडोजर चलता रहे, दंगाइयों को सख्त सजा हो।
Bulldozing done, now time for Yogi Raj 2.0. BJP's mega Mukhyamantri returns. Double engine Dhamaal in Lucknow. Modi to electrify, Yogi's swearing in. Giant hopes of Naya Uttar Pradesh. Coronation 2.0 cements Yogi's Shakti. Monk in saffron lights up path to 2024. Bulldozer Yogi 2.0 begins.
Breaking news that's coming in right now. This is the inside track of Yogi Adityanath's swearing-in ceremony. Sources are telling India Today that 2 deputy chief ministers are likely to be sworn into Yogi 2.0 Sarkar. Keshav Maurya is likely to be deputy chief minister again. Sources also say that more than 20 old faces will be part of the new Yogi Adityanath government. My colleague Samat Srivastava is now joining me live from outside the CM-designate's residence. Samat, 2 deputy chief ministers likely to be sworn in along with Yogi Adityanath today, and it looks likely that Keshav Maurya, despite the loss and the defeat in Sirathu, will be back as deputy chief minister.
See, a lot of speculations are on the air, but what we are getting from sources, Keshav Maurya could be the deputy CM once again. But I've come here outside the CM residence, and I want to show you the color. This is the famous dance of Purvanchal. What we are getting, that this is something called Dhovia dance, and this is happening outside. This is happening outside the CM residence. Outside, you can see the colorful visuals out here. They'll present a dance. I will request them to just showcase the event. You can also see a horse out here. I'll try to speak to some of them. भाई साहब, क्या नाम है इस डांस का?
इसका कटघोड़ा।
कहाँ से आए आप लोग?
आजमगढ़।
आजमगढ़ से। ये डांस का क्या नाम जो करने जा रहे हैं?
धोबिया लोकगीत।
पूर्वांचल का ही?
हाँ, पूर्वांचल का।
So see, you can see that this is the Purvanchal famous dance of Dhovia, in which there is a singer out here. You can see that in such instruments. So these are the colorful visuals outside the CM residence. What I'm trying to show, इसको क्या बोलते हैं?
रटसिंहा।
रटसिन्हा, ये कहाँ पूर्वांचल साइड का?
पूर्वांचल साइड का है।
So you can see that's Purvanchal. But what we were talking during campaigning, such things are happening here. I would request them to just showcase their ability, like what they are. So they are just presenting themselves for a mega dance out here. What we are getting, see the young guys out here. क्या माहौल है? क्या यूपी में इस बार पहली बार लखनऊ आए?
नहीं, 4-5 बार।
आज योगी जी का शपथ ग्रहण है, कैसा लग रहा है?
बहुत मस्त लग रहा है,
बहुत बढ़िया लग रहा है। और you can see a lot of youngsters out here with me. क्या नाम है आपका?
आलोक साहब।
आज योगी आदित्यनाथ फिर से सीएम बनने जा रहे हैं, कैसा लग रहा है?
अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत ही सौभाग्य की बात है। हमारे सीएम फिर से योगी जी बन रहे हैं।
फिर से सीएम बन रहे हैं जी। चलिए, so see this has just started. You can see that out here a lot of things are happening with the instruments. Types of instruments what I'm seeing. This is dholak, this is another instrument of Purvanchal, and this is the horse riding out here. They are portraying a kind of horse riding out here. See, they are happy. They have wide smile on their faces. What I am seeing. खुश हैं योगी आदित्यनाथ के सीएम बनने से?
जी खुश हैं
इसका क्या महत्व है इस डांस में, इस घोड़े का?
ये लिल्ली घोड़ा बोलते हैं सर।
अच्छा। See, they are telling us right behind me. The dance has begun. See out here. This is the Purva dance, a famous dance of Purvanchal, and this is happening in Lucknow, just outside the Chief Minister's residence. And at a time when a lot of big faces of BJP are going inside the CM residence for meeting CM Yogi Adityanath ahead of the ceremony. And see the visuals out here, what I'm trying to capture. They have been with a red dress with a mix of yellow. Out there are some bells around their waist out here. You can see the rings out here, and they seem too happy. Such these are the visuals out here. Cameraman Sandeep showing you. We're trying to give the live feed as it's a kind of celebration happening here. Celebration after BJP won in the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, and now these visuals are just a start ahead of the swearing-in ceremony. Just 4 hours before the celebration has begun outside the Chief Minister residence. See the moves out here. They have practiced hard, it seems. They have practiced a lot for this dance. We will try to speak some of them also, but I don't want to disturb them in between their dance. So just be with me and enjoy the dance out here, the famous dance of Purvanchal. As Purvanchal, we know about the political influence, but Purvanchal has a lot of things famous. Most of them are from Azamgarh. See the moves out here. All of them are youngsters. I am seeing some seniors behind, so I'll try to speak to them. I request my cameraman to come with me. क्या माहौल है आज यहाँ पर योगी आदित्यनाथ की स्वेरिंग इन सेरेमनी?
बहुत बढ़िया माहौल है, बहुत खुशी का दिन है।
कहाँ से आए हैं आप?
आजमगढ़ जिला से।
जी, आजमगढ़ तो कहते हैं समाजवादी पार्टी का गढ़ है।
हाँ,
आजमगढ़ तो कहते हैं समाजवादी पार्टी का गढ़ है।
हाँ गढ़ है।
ये क्या है, क्या नाम है इस इंस्ट्रूमेंट?
एक कसावर है। कसावर
है, ये देखिए। Different types of instruments out here. ये इसे क्या बोलते हैं?
मजीरा, बड़ा मजीरा।
So this is majira, this is ढोलक, that I know. And what is this? ये क्या है? ये क्या बोलते हैं?
संग।
So I have count 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5 types of instruments. ये मजीरा है?
ये झांझ है। और हमारे जितने भी धोबिया लोक नृत्य पार्टी में इस डांस में जितने वाद्यंत्र बजते हैं, सब एक स्वास्थ्य के लिए काम आते हैं। ये फूल का होता है, इसको बजाने से प्रदूषण साफ होता है। ये बड़ा मजीरा है। ये जो फूल
योगी आदित्यनाथ तो ताजपोशी है, कुछ गाकर सुनाएंगे?
उनके ताजपोशी के लिए तो बहुत सारी गीत
गाकर सुनाइए आप।
अरे बड़ा निकल लागल भैया यूपी का ससनवा, बड़ा निकल लागल भैया यूपी का ससनवा। फ्री में दाल मिलल फ्री में रसनवा, फ्री में दाल मिलल फ्री में रसनवा। बड़ा निकल करिए हमारे बाबा जी ससनवा, बड़ा निकल करिए भैया बाबा जी ससनवा।
खुशी है आपको?
जी खुशी है।
All the best. So you see the visuals, the way they are celebrating the wide smile. I noticed 5 types of instruments out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am forgetting some names, but they are happy with the horses. खुश हैं आप? क्या खुश हैं आप? योगी आदित्यनाथ फिर से सीएम बन रहे हैं।
मंत्री जी के उद्घाटन।
He is trying to showcase what he is doing. So these are the visuals coming from Lucknow, just outside the Chief Minister residence. Back to you.
Right. Samat, stay on with us because we'll of course keep coming back to you. It's Yogi Raj 2.0 in Uttar Pradesh. The 49-year-old monk is also said to be sworn in as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh for a second consecutive term. According to reports, 2 deputy chief ministers and 45 to 47 ministers are likely to take oath along with Yogi Adityanath. The Saffron Party broke the 37-year-old jinx of the incumbent government being voted back to power. Before the grand oath-taking ceremony, Yogi Yogi Adityanath paid floral tribute to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Meanwhile, the oath ceremony will be held at Lucknow's Atal Stadium today at 4 p.m. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP Chief JP Nadda will be attending the mega event. Over 60,000 people are expected to be part of the momentous swearing-in ceremony. Elaborate security arrangements are being made over and before the mega event. Over 8,000 police personnel have been deployed to look after the security arrangements. As Yogi bulldozes his way to power, he has several challenges to face in the second term of his government. It includes unemployment, the tag of being anti-farmer government, and maintaining law and order in the state.
The day has finally arrived when CM Yogi Adityanath will be swearing in as the next Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. The crowd is excited. At the same time, preparations are over. But right now, the visuals which you can see on the screen is about a big feast which is going to be given here at the BJP headquarters. Today, more than 2,000 BJP workers will be getting this special lunch which is being prepared here at the BJP headquarters in Lucknow. And the preparations are going on from morning itself. The colors of celebration from dancing, singing, and now to the food. Everywhere it is evident how Uttar Pradesh is excited, and the BJP cadre is all set for the very important oath-taking ceremony which will be held today in Ekana Stadium in Lucknow. With cameraman Gaurav, Abhishek Mishra for India Today.
Right, so you heard, of course, that report there being filed by my colleague Abhishek Mishra. Grand preparations, mega preparations that have been made in Lucknow today for the swearing-in ceremony that is to happen at 4 p.m. My colleague Samarth Srivastava, of course, has been bringing us all of those live reports as well from outside the Chief Minister's residence in Lucknow. Samarth, we also hear that a lot of probables, maybe, who are likely to take oath along with Yogi Adityanath are already making their way to the CM residence this morning. Notably among them, of course, is former bureaucrat, someone considered extremely close to Prime Minister Modi, who became an MLC and then UP BJP Vice President as well, A.K. Sharma.
Yes, exactly. A.K. Sharma has already inside. Aslim Arun is inside. JPS Rathore, senior BJP leaders inside. A lot of BJP leaders have gone inside. This is the particular gate. I'll try to show from here that the vehicles are entering from this particular gate one by one, as it is supposed that a meeting will take place ahead of the swearing-in ceremony. And these will be the faces who will become the cabinet or the state ministers. But what is mentioning here is the visuals outside the CM residence. Again, they have started dancing. The colors out here, you see, just sit back and enjoy, because it's a big day for the state of Uttar Pradesh, and this is what they are celebrating out here in the state capital, with different kind of instruments, with different kinds of moves. They say they have also got these bells on their waists around all of these youngsters having these, while what I showed, the sound instruments, they have got various instruments including dhol and various others, and you can also see a singer in between singing the songs of Purvanchal. All of them belongs to Azam Girl, which comes in Purvanchal, and that is why they are happy, because BJP did a lot for Purvanchal, and these horses are also in a way trying to showcase the entire thing. See, just watch the visuals out here and you can just get a sense of what electrifying atmosphere is outside the Chief Minister residence out here. The speakers have been set up outside with a board behind Narendra Modi ka swagat hai. So they are welcoming the Prime Minister of India for the swearing-in ceremony. And right here you see the CM and PM with the sign of victory as the swearing-in ceremony is on and the singing has begun. I'll try to go yet again and try to just make you hear what this is all about. Requesting the cameraman.
Right, so colourful celebrations over there right outside the Chief Minister's residence, from where my colleague Samarth Srivastava is reporting. Of course, the BJP has turned Lucknow saffron today ahead of that mega swearing-in ceremony that is to happen at the Ekana Cricket Stadium. My colleague Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, is also joining me right now. Rahul, the B-line that probables who possibly will be sworn in today along with Yogi Adityanath has started forming outside the Chief Minister's residence, notably A.K. Sharma, Jitin Prasada, Swatantra Dev Singh as well, Sanjeev Gaur. These are some of the names. Asim Arun, they're all inside.